Hi my lovely people, the recipe today on the menu is Puff Puff, a popular Nigerian snack. It's similar to Doughnut, like Gambian Doughnut and Ghanaian Bofrot. Puff Puff are soft, fluffy, and the process is so easy to make. It just requires few ingredients. So in a bowl, I am measuring 6 cups flour, plain flour I'm using. Add 1.5 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon cloves, that's grind cloves or powdered, call it, because I grind it myself. I'm using instant yeast. Measure 1.5 tablespoons. The yeast can be added directly in the flour, but I just want to dissolve it in a bowl separately and add warm water, then stir and add it in the dry flour. Please recognize the difference between active and dry yeast. Add 1 teaspoon salt.
If you're new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Dun, dun, dun.
I am substituting water with milk, so measure 700 ml. Then the next part will be to add our essence. I am using exotic essence from the motherland, Gambia. I measure 3 ml. Then I measure 5 ml vanilla essence. I add the remaining sugar. If you need to fry your puff puff in the next 2 to 3 hours, I would advise you to use or add lukewarm water or warm milk. But given that I would be frying my puff puff in the morning, I don't need to do that. I will advise when adding your milk or lukewarm water, do it gradually. The batter should not be runny and it shouldn't be thick as well. So you need to find a balance in between the two, like the way it looks. Cover the bowl now with a cling film or damp towel and place it in a warm place to proof. So the proofing is just for the batter to double in size. So you can see this is the following morning. And you can see the batter did not just double in size, it has expanded. But if you're doing it just for 1 or 2 hours, you should have probably closer result. You can leave it longer as I indicated if you want. Once the mixture has risen and doubled in size, you then move on to frying. So I'm so happy with the result. On the side you can see preheat your oil on medium heat. Let's move on to frying. This particular stage or scooping butter in oil can be tricky. Like it takes a lot of learning. But once you get it, it becomes very, very easy. The trick is to squeeze the butter in between your palm and allow it to drop freely into the oil. And please do not overcrowd the oil. The butter should float to the top of the oil to indicate that, it can do it itself. It can turn itself. So that will tell you how free the puff puff should look in the oil. You can see how it's turning. Reduce the flame or heat a little bit so the puff puff can fry through and well cook. The puff puff should be fried on both sides till golden brown. And look at this. So my puff puff is ready.